Okay, so we are rolling. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody right now. And all new participants are muted. All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Larissa Hahn. I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and thank you for joining us today, the Rockstars team, doing our first kickoff training for 2017, the first of many. So we have tonight with us Melanie Durham, Irene Rhodes, and the fearless Randy O'Neill. And we are all leaders on the Rockstars team page, and we're just excited to have you guys with us tonight. So we're going to be going over a few things, and I think Melanie is going to go ahead and kick us off. So Melanie, I'm unmuting you, and if you would like to take it away.
Hi guys, I'm Melanie Durham. I'm currently living in Layton, Utah. If you don't know where that's at, that's okay. It's in northern Utah, just past Salt Lake City, about 30 minutes. And believe it or not, it's not a tiny small town, but it's not a huge, ginormous metro. So it's nice and quaint and exactly what we were looking for. We just moved here from Southern California exactly 3.5 months ago. So I've been fortunate enough to as far as with Plexus, keep it as a business and be able to have this business wherever I go. So I am currently a senior gold ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I have been with the company since the end of February in 2015. So I'm coming up on my 2-year Plexiversary. Pretty impressive because I actually started just to take the pink drink, the Plexus Slim for energy and focus. And I did not want to do a business. So I was quite skeptical. And the cool thing about it is now, fast forward to, what are we in, 2017? Holy moly. Like, wow. So I'm going on 2 years with Plexus, but there's some people who maybe be joining us that have been on for a week, 2 months, 3 months, 3 years. And the possibilities are endless. So the cool thing about going into a new year is new hope, new possibilities, and new decisions. So I like the idea of decisions rather than resolutions. It's kind of an easy cop-out to say, oh, my resolutions are, and then later it's like February and you're like, what was that? Oh, that's just something I said for New Year's. You know, it's kind of something that you want to be able to have as a goal. And if you make it a decision, then it's drawing your line in the sand per se, right? You're making that choice to decide this is what I'm going to do. So the reason we called this meeting tonight, What If, is because what if the possibilities were endless for you this year? What if you could actually accomplish a dream of yours, 3 dreams, a lifelong dream? Take dreams out of the equation. What if you could just cover an extra bill every month? What if you could get up in the morning and be with your kids and be happy about it? I mean, concept, right? And so most of us are moms. Well, all of us hosting the call are moms, but most of us are moms in the company. There are a lot of men and doctors and nurses and medical professionals as well. But you'll find that we like to call it our mom fuel or our go-go juice because literally it makes us happier and healthier. And I'm going to say a little bit wiser. Don't quote me on that. But I like the pink drink, known as that pink drink. It's called Plexus Slim, because my story is a little bit different. My sponsor is on the call, Randy O'Neill. She's also a senior gold ambassador. And I saw her mentioning this packet, this pink drink on Facebook, and I didn't pay much attention to it, to honestly, I really didn't. And what caught my attention was she was doing a giveaway. No joke. I was like, sweet, I'll do a giveaway. What is it? And she was raffling off a sample of Slim. It was a 3-day sample. And I was like, well, okay. I never inquired about it before. I maybe said, that's nice, drink your pink drink and I'll drink my coffee. It was never a big deal. Then, lo and behold, I won the raffle. Sweet. Awesome. Send it my way. So I got this in the mail and I was pretty excited about it because I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to get stuff in the mail. Like, except for bills. I'm excited about everything else, but I love getting stuff in the mail. And I was like, okay. I didn't really do much research on the ingredients because I was willing to try it. I was diagnosed with lupus nephritis. That's lupus of the kidneys in May of 2009. So I'd already been on medications, gone through chemotherapy, had a child that involved preeclampsia, all these fun little things. And my body had been through the ringer. I just wanted energy. And she was telling me that she was a mom of 2 kids and was able to have energy and focus and get stuff done. that alone made me go, okay, I'll try your product, but it didn't sell me. So I tried the product. I opened this little packet, and it comes in this bag, just like this. And inside are 30 of these packets, but I got a 3-day sample. So I was like, shoot, I'll try it, no problem. Well, I opened it up, mixed it in water. I remember like it was yesterday. I mixed it in a cup. I sent it to her in a post or in a message because I would refuse to post it on Facebook. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take it. Here I go. She was like, yay, I'm excited for you. I had no idea what to expect. Well, long story short, I was cleaning the kitchen. I was cleaning the bathroom. I was getting work done. I was so excited and happy. And my husband came home from work. And for some reason, he was home by 6. And we lived in California. That was rare. He was working later. And I took him from the shoulders into the kitchen. And I stood right in front of him. Now, my husband's 6'2", so it was like this. But I held him and I said, whatever's in this stuff, I want to keep having it. I want to keep taking it. And he was like, what are you taking first and foremost? Who gave you crack? And who do I shoot for this, you know? And I was like, no, it's this pink stuff. And he was like, well, what's in it? He's a label reader, far more than I was. I am more so now. And he was like, well, there's all good things in here. There's chromium. The body needs chromium. And me, I'm such a blonde sometimes. You know, we don't know what our body needs. I literally was like, so what's the deal about chromium? Like I had to Google. So you guys, I'm just going to warn you, you can look up every ingredient in every product Plexus has, but Google's scary. I was picking up some stuff and they were saying this chromium, that chromium. There's all different kinds of chromium, but the chromium that you have in this is chromium cholinate, and it is the best chromium you can have. And did you know your body does not create chromium? Little known fact. You actually have to give your body chromium. So you can either eat, 8 or 9 heads of broccoli, or you can drink a Slim. I'll take the Slim. So I finished my 3-day sample, and day 4, I still felt fine. I was like, okay, this is good. Day 5, I felt like crap. I was done. I just went, I don't like this feeling. I could tell the brain fog was there. I couldn't really function very well. And I still wasn't quite sure. So we've been trying to get pregnant for a few years. And I told her, you know, I'm not going to take something that I can't get pregnant on. She's like, actually, did you know that Plexus Slim was created by for type 2 diabetics to help with your blood sugar, and a lot of women take it during prenatal and postpartum. And I'm like, wait, what? Stop right there. Prove it to me. So she gave me some information, and I tell you, that right there was like, all right, let's do it. You guys, I did the cheapest possible way. I'm like, I used to be a coupon clipper. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I look for bargains. I'm swiping my card, like, you know, those little scan cards at the store where you save like 10%. I'm doing that every time. And I said, Randy, I cannot afford these prices. I'm sorry, but our budget is really tight right now. And she's like, well, what can you do? Longer story short, I put it on my credit card, y'all. I was like, okay, $34.95 and my $100 welcome pack to do wholesale. I'm sold. So with shipping and handling, unfortunately, California is a little pricey. So out the door is like $158. And guess what? My limit left on my credit card was $160. No joke. I said, Randy, I put on my credit card. I can't tell my husband, how am I going to take care of this? She's like, don't worry. Within 3 days, my shipment came in. I shared about the product. You guys, I went silver. I think it was it 8 days or something? And ever since then, I've just been riding the wave of, what is this? I'm getting paid to share. So my point is, I have an autoimmune issue. My body is crazy. It's in great shape now. But at the time, I really, 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 really just wanted some energy. And in that time period, I was able to get rid of the Keurig that we had. I was ready to, oh my gosh, get rid of the Starbucks card I had. Although I have it and I use it for cake pops once in a while. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? I had no idea that I could run a business from my home in a home office. Even if I didn't have a home office, I could do it on my couch from my phone. And I now have almost 150 people on my team. And I'm senior gold shooting for Ruby right now. And I know that doesn't mean something to some of you, but to me, that's huge because you guys, I make 5 figures a month being able to sit in my sweatpants. Come on now. So my point is, this year can be your what if. I didn't know that 2015 was my what if. I had no idea. I didn't even know it by the time 2015 ended. When I hit gold, I was like, what am I doing exactly? Randy's like, you have a business. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm getting those hundreds of dollars a month for. So what if this can change everything for you? What if this little pink packet can make you clean the bathroom too? You know, what if you could actually have functionality and clear-mindedness and focus? And the cool thing is, you're not putting chemicals in your body. You're not putting crazy, horrible stimulants in it. And you guys, everything on this label is legit. So my question to you is, what if you could actually make this happen? And these ladies on this call are examples of that. Randy O'Neill's my sponsor. She was shared with the product, with the opportunity and the product from our upline named Sarah. And that was a whole fun story in itself. But then I reached out to my friend Irene. And you know what? I kind of pursued Irene because I knew she could use it. But I was like, okay, don't be pushy. Because we never want to be pushy salespeople. And you know what? That's the beauty of Plexus. We have no minimums, no sales quotas. We're never all about making a sale. I don't even use the word sale. It feels really funny to say that right now, actually. And it's all about sharing because you're caring, right? So I cared enough about my friend Irene because she owned a brick and mortar kids shop at the time, which I was a customer at, and she was telling me what was going on with her. And I'm excited for her to tell you about her experience because I did not give up because I knew it would help her. And she's a little stubborn, I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, we're both the type A personality. We want things done a certain way. And we were able to meet eye to eye on that. And I think because we have trust, there's a friendship and a trust. And if you trust the person that's sharing something with you that's literally changed their life, wouldn't you want to try it too? So I'm excited to hear from Irene and her story.
Hi guys, so I'm Irene and I'm a Silver Ambassador, and coming up on the 15th of this month will be my Plexus anniversary. So I've been taking Plexus for almost a year, but what you don't know is a year ago from today, I was pregnant with my fourth kid. Let's see, I think it was July, of 2015, Melanie came into my store and she was dropping off some things for one of my grand openings. And then she gave me a little packet of Slim. She's like, try it. You're going to love it. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I don't need this. I really don't need this. And so I took it and I'm like, oh, well, it's really sweet. Well, fast forward a couple months later, my store got engulfed in smoke. My beautiful little baby store got engulfed in smoke from my next door neighbor who had a store fire. So, crap. What do I do now? I just found out I was pregnant with our fourth kid. My store had to be put on hold because everything got ruined. And I was also hit with morning sickness. That's fun, isn't it? Right? So, also, in the year of 2015 in September, my 7-year-old, who was 6-year-old at the time, was diagnosed with ADHD. I'm like, great. So my kid has ADHD. We have to do a couple more supplements with her. My store got engulfed in smoke and I have morning sickness. I'm just over it. So one day Melanie came over and she helped me with cleaning a lot of my stuff from my store. And I told her about Izzy, my 7-year-old. She's like, hey, give this to your daughter and see what it does. And I'm like, I tried this before. It was okay. So I guess, what's it going to hurt? Okay. So she's like, give Izzy half a stick of Slim and tell me about it in the morning. So I gave Izzy that half a stick of Slim, but I did it on a weekend because I wanted to see how she was going to react with me around and then just see if it really, really worked. Well, it worked, but for half the day. So I told Melanie, I'm like, it worked. And then she went crazy again. So she gave me another stick of Slim. This girl was like, here, just try it. You're going to love it. She's going to feel great. And you saw a result in her in one day. Let's see what one full stick will do for her in one full day. So I tried it again on a weekend. Again, of course, one full stick, and that kid went from all over the place. She went from not being able to focus, not being able to complete one simple task, like cleaning up her room or making her bed, to cleaning up her room, making her bed, playing in the playroom, and cleaning up after herself, and actually listening to me respectfully because she was able to process it and focus off that one stick of Slim. So I call up Melanie and I'm like, okay, hey, let's get together because I want to talk to you about Plexus a little more and just to hang out. I was free. Izzy was free. We were all free. So the funny thing is, Melanie never really pushed it on me. She always just handed it to me and went, try it. You're going to love it. So when we went over that one Friday, I remember I was almost leaving, and I remembered, oh, I need you to talk to me more about this Plexus. What's going on? And do I have to sell it? I don't like monthly quotas. I don't do good with that kind of stuff. I don't like the pressure on it. And she's like, no, it's really easy. You sign up. If you want the cheapest deal, you go wholesale. And all you have to do is share if you want to make it a business, or get this. If you just want to be a wholesale ambassador and just get your products at the cheapest cost, you can do that too. And you don't even have to worry about making a monthly quota. I'm like, great, sign me up. So I signed up. And honestly, it's been the best thing for me and my family for the past year. One of the best things I can really say about all of 2016 was the fact that I made Plexus part of my life. So in January, I was pregnant with our fourth kid. Izzy finally started taking her products at the end of January. And in the first week, we saw incredible changes. Her teachers emailed me and said, Izzy's having a fantastic day. What did you change? I'm like, we just added a supplement to her daily routine. And they said, keep it up because she's able to focus so much better. Whenever Izzy got reprimanded or redirected, she would take it so hard sometimes, so hard, because she thought that what she was doing was good, but then it's still good, but she's still all over the place. So she would go from really frazzled to shutting down and not being able to bounce back up. But her teacher said that when she would be redirected, she would have a little bit of let down, and then she would bounce back up so much faster. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with these little glitter shaker bottle thingies. A lot of times they're given to kids with ADHD. That helps them settle down when all of the glitter is at the bottom. Her teacher said that she was not using it at all that week. That is a huge behavioral achievement for my kid. She also went from reading 20 words per minute for a first grader, that's very, very slow, to 60 words per minute in 3 months by taking Slim and her probiotic every day. Yes, with the help of her teacher, but because she went from 20 to 60 minutes, 60 words per minute in 3 months with just that help is just amazing. Her teacher said that it could take 4 to 6 months for her to catch up. She went from not being at her school level to exceeding in 3 months. And that has been so big for me. So Izzy never goes a day without her Plexus. And she knows every morning that she's got to take her shaker bottle and put it in her cute little mug that Miss Melanie gave her. And she needs to down that sucker. And she says it tastes like Tootsie Pop because that's exactly what it tastes like. So that's my big testimony about Izzy. Another one is me as a pregnant mama. So I remember telling Melanie, is this stuff safe? I don't want to be taking this if it's going to be affecting my baby because we don't need that. She said, take that list that you find on the back and you write it down and then you give it to your OB and you see what he says. Well, I took that list, gave it to my OB, and he said, this stuff looks fantastic. If it keeps your blood sugars in range, continue to use it. Because guess what? I also had gestational diabetes during my pregnancy. My previous pregnancies, I had gestational diabetes as well. But the difference was I was medicated. Oh boy, I was medicated. Even though I was on diet control and exercise in the beginning, my blood sugars with my second and my third pregnancies were crazy, even though I was following the diet. So I was following the diet with my fourth, and my blood sugars were leveled and controlled with diet and exercise and Plexus. No meds whatsoever. I went to deliver my baby at 40 weeks on the dot. My other two babies that I had to be induced because I was one, on medication, and two, they just, because you're on medication, they didn't want you to go beyond 39, 40 weeks. So what does that have to say about Plexus for you? It's all natural, plant-based. It helped my blood sugars. I gained a minimal amount of weight. I was healthy. I was making better choices when I was eating. It's amazing. It's amazing what that can do for you in your eating habits. I wasn't bloated. A lot of times when we're pregnant, we get bloated in the hands, feet, and our face. I wasn't bloated. TMI, I was pooping fantastically. I called up Melanie 3 days after I started Plexus and said, I just pooped and it didn't hurt. Because we all know as pregnant mamas, a lot of times we get hemorrhoids. I'm going to be real with you guys. It's not fun. So Plexus is the shit. Oh, sorry. We're being recorded. My bad. Plexus is awesome for pregnant mamas. Oh, and then don't get me started on X Factor. X Factor is amazing. I put that sucker up to my doctor's eye and said, look at this. Is this okay? And he said, yeah, this is actually better than your prenatals that I prescribed you. So keep taking that instead. Why? Because it's got aloe in there for absorption, and then it's got folate rather than folic acid. And folic acid is the synthetic form of folate, so why don't we just take folate instead? Boom, there you go. So, yes, best thing ever. Oh, I think you guys wanted me to talk about my husband too. So that was me, with my gestational diabetes and my pregnancy, and then my daughter with ADHD, and how Slim has completely changed her life with focus. And now my husband, we all know that men are able to lose weight a lot faster sometimes than us. Well, in my case, my husband loses weight, even though it's not fair. It's really not fair. But anyways, so when my husband started taking his Plexus, he lost 13 pounds in the first month. 13 pounds in the first month. Crazy. He was TMI again, I'm sorry, pooping. He used to poop right after every meal. So fast. It's like, how is that even possible? Now it's a little more mellow, but weight loss for Plexus, Slim, Triplex, amazing. Gestational diabetes, pregnancies, amazing. Kids, it's amazing. So that was my testimony. I hope you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to PM me. I'm going to hand it over to Randy because I can just go on and on and on. Mwah.
That was awesome. I remember whenever we went to Irene's house and she was like, oh my gosh, you got to see my diabetes calendar. And she circles the days that she was having like issues. And she was like, hold on, let me find the day that I circled. And she was like going through all these pages. And I was like, I thought we're supposed to have like all these circles on here. I was like, what are you trying to show me here? And she's like, hold on. I know I've got circles. And so she, was showing all that. So sorry, there's somebody at the house with a crazy. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that. She was circling the important days and there wasn't hardly any days on there. So it was so awesome. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys is some of the different combinations you can take with the Plexus Slim. I printed them out because I'm on my phone. So we have different, different combos here. We've got the Slim block, the Slim accelerator block, the Slim boost block, like all those for weight loss. Then just the Slim accelerator, Slim boost. And then my favorite is the triplex. These now, the triplex and the Slim have clinical studies now that show how awesome it is for weight loss. But for me, for the triplex, I took it during my pregnancy. It helped me get off of 4 different medications, so now I'm medication free. But yeah, so all of these are great weight loss tools, and we're going to be starting this awesome new program with Plexus that has a challenge right now. Okay, baby. That has a challenge right now, and I think Larissa is going to touch on that challenge for us. But it's called the Trim Up. It's going on for 60 days. You have from now January 1st to March 15th to sign up for this Trim Up. They've got awesome prizes. I should have printed out the prizes. One of the top prizes is going to Disneyland, or is it Disneyland or Disney World? Hell, I don't know. One of the Disneys. And I don't care which one it is. I want to go, okay? And then you get a shopping spree. Sorry, my kids are bothering me. Can you go? You get a shopping spree, so I'm all about it. And these are the products that you can take to help lose weight, get healthy, trim up. So, Larissa, do you want to give us a little tidbit on what you've learned about the Trim Up?
Yes, thank you, Randy. Hey, everyone. So yeah, I wanted to share with you guys tonight about this amazing opportunity that Plexus has given us to get healthy and fit over the course of the next 60 days. And your 60 days, like Randy said, can start at any time between today and March 15th. And so with the Trim Up, all you have to do, there's a couple of criteria, of course. It's a Plexus contest, so of course you have to use Plexus products. And you need to have $125 worth of Plexus weight loss products specifically. And so they have outlined very strict rules and regulations, and all of this you can find at the website 60daytrimup.com. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to share my screen with you guys just so that we can have sort of the visual to go along with it. But let me see here. Right here is the 60-day trim up, right? And it is 60daytrimup.com. It will redirect you to Plexus Worldwide, so don't worry about that. But 60daytrimup.com, and you're just going to click here to register. They have a little 1-minute intro video to kind of go over everything. But as Randy said, the grand prize, they're giving away, you guys are giving away 60 prizes. So our chances of winning is actually really good, better than a lot of other things that will, better than the lottery, I would say. So the way that they're doing this is they are splitting it between men and women. So if you guys have men in your life, I would say, dude, the men probably have a way better chance of even winning than the women. And in my personal opinion, if you guys are new to Plexus, so briefly, I am a Plexus Gold Ambassador. I started back in April taking the supplements, and I started seeing results with my energy, and then the more products I started adding, the better health I got, and I just got so stoked on this stuff. I couldn't shut up about it. I had to tell everybody, because the bottom line is the little things that we learn to live with, when we don't have to live with them anymore, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much this was impeding my quality of life. So anyhow, all that to say, I am super excited about this. I lost 40 pounds in a very short time because my body was so out of whack. So if you are new to Plexus and you've used these products on a limited basis, or maybe not even at all, I think you guys have the leg up on everybody, because your body is so unbalanced, it's going to snap too. Once you add that diet and exercise, oh my gosh, it is game on. So I'm all about the 60-day trim up. The other great thing about these 60 days is that this is going to hold us accountable to 60 days of consistency. And consistency is key when you're using the products. Some people will use them off and on, or I did it for 3 days and then I forgot to take it the next couple of days and then I started again. And if that's how the products are being used, you're really not maximizing the effects and the results of this. So having this 60-day accountability is really going to make you, because it is its own discipline in a lot of ways, and remembering to take them and how you take them. But anyhow, my point is, this is a great opportunity. And yes, grand prize, 2 winners, 1 man, 1 woman. You get a 4-day, 3-night Walt Disney World VIP all expense paid trip for 2, a professional makeover, and $1,500 shopping spree, hello, and $500 product credit. The semifinalists, $500 shopping spree and $150 product credit, and then 9 female winners for $1,000 shopping spree, $250 product credit. So all the details are here. You want to take your before and afters with your products in there. And if you are speaking with an ambassador, which I assume you are, which is why you are here in this meeting, if you are not an ambassador, you can get all of the details from them. But this is such a fantastic opportunity, and I highly encourage you all to take advantage. Randy just showed us some graphics, and I'm just going to bring these up as well. This is if you are a preferred customer, these are the products that are going to get you what you need for that $125 minimum. So you can do a triplex with accelerator, or a triplex with a block, or a triplex with the protein powder. Those are all great options. You could even do a slim with a block accelerator. So again, talk to your ambassador and see what combo you can get for the next 60 days. And if you are an ambassador already, sorry, these are your wholesale pricing, and these same combos are still going to get you to where you need to be for the contest. So I know we ran a little bit over. I wanted to open it back up. I'm going to stop my screen share. Are there any questions, you guys? Does anybody have any questions for us tonight? I can unmute everybody. Sorry, I know that's probably, they're like, I can't talk. I think I can unmute everybody. Hang on, let's see here.
Yeah, there should be an unmute all, and then we can stop the recording.
I can't find it.
Questions.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the recording, and then we'll take questions.